Just check that this works. Nope. Ah. Well, it doesn't go back. Fantastic. Hey, this is good enough. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this Privacy Summit. ACT, not react, is kind of our approach to quantum defense and the opportunities of quantum in crypto today. We are NeverLocal. We are a small company focused on the intersection between quantum and crypto. We are focused on both the defense side and the applications or attack side of quantum. We want to make sure that Ethereum and crypto more generally is prepared for what's coming, that we can defend against a quantum threat, but also that we can make the most out of what quantum technology can offer for crypto, the new opportunities. So this is going to be a two-part lightning talk, so really lightning. The first part is going to be me talking about how we plan to defend Ethereum and what we need to do to make sure that the chain keeps operating. And the second part is going to be Fabrizio, who is going to talk about applications of quantum to get new cryptography. Here is really the key message. Quantum is coming. It's not up for debate. It is a fact. Quantum is new technology, of course, but there are clear roadmaps from large manufacturers. There is a lot of investment on these roadmaps. And you just need to check the publications, peer-reviewed publications that all of these companies put out. They are on track. And the roadmaps say that around the mid-2030s, their capabilities will be such that elliptic curve cryptography is going to be broken. Now, that's the expectation, but there is a non-zero possibility that elliptic curve cryptography could be threatened by the late 2020s, so 2028, 2029. It's not the most likely scenario, but it is possible with a fairly good probability. And so we need to start preparing for this. We need to start preparing now. This is ongoing work at in the Ethereum ecosystem. Most of the work, though, is focused on changing the core cryptography layer. So introducing post-quantum signatures in a way that maintains sufficient performance. That requires significant time and significant coordination for a change, definitely a fork and consensus from all the validators. This is okay if Q-Day happens after. But what if it comes slightly earlier? What if it catches us unprepared? What if we're caught by surprise? We need to have some mechanism that allows for an emergency fallback, a graceful emergency fallback, a way where the chain can keep operating if quantum technology advances quicker than we expect today. This is something that has gone wrong. Can we fix this? Hello? All right, well, I will just continue talking. Yes, thank you. Luckily, we already have a post-quantum piece of post-quantum cryptography, a quantum-resistant step in the derivation of our private keys. This is the BIP32 hierarchical key derivation mechanism. Part of the derivation is a quantum-resistant hash. And so technically, we already have information that can be used to demonstrate ownership of an address in a quantum-resistant way. And this can be done today. It can be done with current zero-knowledge technology. ZK Starks are themselves quantum-resistant. And so we can safeguard at least part of the authentication process in Ethereum and in other chains by just lifting the signatures from the current quantum weak ones to the quantum resistant ones with a proof of derivation from a seed phrase. And here is where Ethereum is uniquely positioned to resist a quantum threat, resist an unexpected Q-Day. We have account abstraction. Ethereum is the most sophisticated of the smart chains. We have a lot of delegation already implemented and supported, and we can deploy Stark-powered smart accounts even today using delegation and permits to allow the chain to recover and keep operating in a quantum emergency. So it's a matter of getting things done. It's a matter of acting now. And we can safeguard users, even users who don't migrate in time, from an unexpected quantum emergency. So this is the defense side. Great, we've done it. Imagine it's 2030. Quantum computers didn't come, or maybe they did come, but we fixed it. Ethereum is safe. Quantum is here. Quantum technology is readily available. What can we do now? What are the positive uses of quantum technology in crypto? Fabrizio, to you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So I'm Fab. OK, so yes, the year is 2030. We saved Ethereum. We are all happy. What can we do? Well, I like to make this analogy that quantum really is like a big, scary dog. It can tear you to pieces, but it can also be a very nice puppy, very valuable, and brings a lot of good things in our lives. So how do we harness the puppy side of quantum? What can we do, assuming that we have quantum, to improve the overall situation? So the main point about quantum is that quantum does not behave like data. It behaves like a resource. What it means is the following. If I tell you something, like I'm doing now, with this talk, you can take this information and tell it to everyone you know. You can copy this information arbitrarily. If you are, math-versed in a logical system, this means that you have weakening, so you can use the same information again and again and again. On the other hand, if I give you an apple, you cannot really copy an apple. You can give it to someone else, maybe you can split it, but you cannot make a copy of it. And qubits and other quantum resources behave exactly like apples, not like data. So this thing allows us to basically do a lot of incredible cryptographic stuff that is provably impossible to achieve classically. One of these applications is, for instance, device-independent security, which basically means cryptographic protocols that stay secure even if the hardware they run on is compromised. Shout out to Stefano and Nicola that are heavily working on this particular field, which uses a lot of complicated maths called contextuality. Another very important application is that quantum can make protocols one-shot. You probably heard about one-shot signatures. This is a topic that we started investigating a couple years ago, together also with Justin Drake. And the idea is that we're talking about signatures that can be used only once. You can delegate someone to sign whatever message they want, but they can do it only once. And this is probably impossible to do classically, because once you give your signing key to someone, they can use it as much as they want. Similarly, we can make multi-party computation one shot. And shout out to Lev, a colleague of us that is working very heavily exactly on this kind of thing. Another very interesting solution is that we can basically realize one-time memories and one-time programs, which, as the name says, are memories and programs that can be used only once. And you do not need TEs to do this stuff with quantum. If you assume the NISQ regime, we're not going deep into that, you can basically do it out of the box. And again, this means, in particular, that we can do quantum money, which is the holy grail of crypto, basically. Quantum money is so simple, which is sometimes difficult to grasp. You have to imagine something that behaves exactly like cash. There is no consensus protocol. It's peer-to-peer. It's private, is inherently decentralized. It works exactly like cash. And again, this is possible because, since quantum behaves like a resource, the idea is that if we have a way to knit value into quantum resources, then we can only exchange them without cloning them, without being able to copy them. So this quantum money is basically completely unclonable by default. And again, the funny thing is that all these things are guaranteed by physics. They are not guaranteed by computational assumptions. If you believe that our current description of the physical world is more or less correct, then that's it. Okay, super cool, but how far away? Well, this is the interesting thing. Unironically, quantum cryptography is the lowest hanging fruit in quantum. We do not need any, exponential speed up argument. We don't need a lot of qubits like we do for Shor and, all these other quantum algorithms. So this is unironically the first thing that we can get. And it can be done with near-term quantum tech, basically. And indeed, we are already working on it. This is a picture from our lab where, we have all these weird single photon emitter and single photon detector equipment exactly to experiment with these things. So the take-home message for this talk is that I would like to give you a more hopeful version of what quantum is. I really don't like doomerism, and I think that quantum can do a lot for us. So embrace a most hopeful version of what quantum is. That's it. We are around all day and afterwards, so if you want to know more about quantum money, quantum, post-quantum cryptography, etc., hit us up. Thank you.